Oh, yay. Tony.
Oh, what'd you fuckers think about our new intro song? Wasn't that awesome?
It's called Outbreak. I like it.
It's called Outbreak.
Yeah.
I like it.
Written by David B.
David B. Thanks, man.
He is awesome.
That song is bad as hell. We appreciate it.
It is very good, and he's a super talented guy, and there you go. Yay.
I'm kind of mad because I can't play one instrument and he plays 46.
46?
I think he even plays like xylophone.
He might.
I don't know if you do, man, but I'm just assuming it's xylophone, triangle.
Triangle, yes. Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's it.
More cowbell.
Need more cowbell.
And, yeah. So, it's Friday.
It is Friday.
So, we're just hanging out.
And we're just trying something new and seeing what happens and
Trying
have a little
something
fun. Usually we stream these on Facebook, but we're going to stream it on YouTube.
We're not on Facebook?
No, we're not
Uh-oh.
on Facebook. We are on the YouTubes tonight.
Oh,
So
got fancy.
there may or may not be people joining us. We'll just have to see what's going on.
You know, it's Friday. People will join us.
Maybe.
Of course. But if they don't join us, we still need to tell you guys that we did drop a new episode of Escape Pod recently with the awesome people from Abusement Park from Louisville. It's on YouTube,
Yep.
iTunes, everywhere else you can stream your podcasts. So go check that out. Those guys are fucking awesome and weird, and you know, if you're looking for something out of the ordinary, go check those guys out. Go to theabusementpark.com. Check out what they do. It's a good one. It was really fun.
Yeah. So what? How about your levels, by the way,
The levels.
in your ear?
Oh,
Your hearing.
I sound good. Do you sound good? I sound good. You sound good?
Like-
You guys, do we sound good to you guys?
Or is it? I'm talking about in your earphones. Is it loud enough, or do you want more volume?
Oh no, it's plenty loud.
Okay. Scoot this way about an inch because you're hitting the poster over there. There we go.
I was just trying to get close to fucking
Thor?
Thor over there. I mean, one of the Chris's. I don't know. I can't remember which Chris it is.
Yeah, it's
It's even a Chris.
yeah,
I don't know.
Helmsworth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched any of those movies.
That's okay. You don't have to.
I'm the worst Marvel nerd ever.
Well, there's a lot of other things you like to watch.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of other things that we both enjoy watching, as it were. So,
Horror movies mostly for me. I mean,
yep.
I finally watched when Wolverine came out in 1962, and I finally watched it like 6 months ago. So,
That's awesome.
you know, I'm catching up with it.
62? Before I was born, even. Wow. Hey, Johnny, you should take about that Wolverine.
Let's see. What's it? I did watch. Shit, I can't remember the goddamn name of it now. Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yes, I watched that the other day because like last Friday I was homesick as shit, so I watched that one. That was pretty cool.
You were not feeling good, were you?
No,
Feel a little better
pre-coronavirus.
tonight. There you go.
It was like Miller High Life virus, so it didn't reach corona levels yet.
Speaking of Corona, so at first when people were talking about the sales of like Corona, the beer, we're going down, right? Well, now I don't know if you've seen the latest sales chart for Corona beer. They are
Did it drop?
totally tanking.
Oh,
People are like going, I don't want to drink anything that says Corona on it.
it has nothing to do with the beer. Damn it.
Yeah.
Go
Yep.
buy a
Drink a
Corona,
little water.
buy some limes.
What are you drinking tonight? You said
Oh,
you found
I'm
something
actually
new.
yes, I did find something new. It's called It's Debaser by...
Okay. Put it in front of your face. No. Look at that camera. There you go.
I'm learning this shit. Look.
Trying to help you
Debaser
out.
by Gravely, I don't know. It's from Louisville, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hazy IPA, and you guys make awesome beer. So this is what I'm drinking tonight. So
You want them as a sponsor?
cheers, sponsor me, please. Yes, Louisville, Kentucky. Come on.
We'll mention your beer all the time, and
Yes.
and
And one of
we
these
won't take
days,
any
I'll
money. You can just send him some samples.
just
Maybe
send
some
me beer.
merch.
I'll learn how to like do product placement one of these days. So.
But you may want to
Is
talk
that-
to him about actually how to pronounce the name of your brewery.
Yeah, it's Gravely,
We'll get that done first.
Gravelly. Who knows?
Wow,
I
sounds
mean,
French.
It could be French. Could be like Fragile. It could be Gravelly.
Fragile. There you go. Okay, let's start drug testing. But you like it though, huh?
Yeah, it's very good.
So what kind of
Very
ale did you say it was?
It's a hazy IPA.
What does that mean? Hazy.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's unfiltered, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Very
Very good. Yeah, learn something new every day. Well, we
I
need
may
to
be
do is
wrong.
we need to have your friend on that owns the liquor store.
Yes.
What is the liquor store he owns?
Ryan Dant from White Lightning Liquors.
White Lightning. Yeah, super nice guy.
Yeah, and they do every Wednesday. They do Wednesday whiskey tasting.
Yeah.
So, you guys come to Owensboro, check that out. I'll go sample some whiskeys and then buy some whiskeys. He's always got the best stuff. So,
That'd be cool.
go down there. It's go the bypass. Take the bypass off of. Man, I suck at directions. The road that I live on,
That's the one.
Parrish.
Yeah.
Parrish Avenue. Take the bypass to the Parrish Avenue. It's right there. You'll see it. White Lightning Liquors. It's like 10, 15 feet off to the right hand side. Let's go in there and buy good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yep. So
Uh-huh.
Brian Dant, White Lightning Liquors.
Excellent. Yeah, super nice guy. And one of these days we're going to have him in. And,
Yeah. Whiskey,
maybe-
cigars, tobacco.
Maybe he can bring some, not samples, but I mean, like, to explain a little bit more about the different,
He'll bring samples. He likes drinking.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, explain, like, the different
Oh,
type
yeah,
of
definitely.
ales and stuff.
Yep.
And, yeah, because you just drink.
He's a bourbon guy.
Well, there you go.
I've tried to get him to drink IPAs.
I like some
He's
bourbon
like,
myself.
yeah, yes, you do. Tried to get him into the IPAs. He's like, no, that's fucking horrible.
Just not for me, man. I'm
So-
sorry. But that's okay.
Bourbon, scotches, vodkas.
Wine, a little wine's good.
Yeah, he's got a good wine selection. So
There you go. There you
listen,
go.
White Lightning Liquors. Look him up on Facebook, Instagram,
Yep.
Twitter, MySpace, Friendster. Friendster, everything.
Moving on. Hey! Round one. Over. I'm just messing with you.
Oh,
So I got. Let's talk about some movies. There's been a couple of movies that have come out recent, and one of them was The Birds of Prey. That actually didn't do real great in the theater.
I didn't think it would.
So, but the reviews, people that have seen it said it's really good. From what I understand, some people are saying that they think it should have been called Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, because the Harley Quinn character is more known,
Yeah.
and a lot of people that aren't all that into it, or, superhero movie, okay, cool, but then the Birds of Prey doesn't trigger anything for them.
No, because it was like Birds of Prey, the 100th example of the resurrection of the final statue of the girl that was once called Harley Quinn, and finally that's what she is, and Joker's girlfriend. The name of the movie was like 17
The
fucking words too long.
emancipation of one said Harley Quinn, something like that. Yeah, exactly.
It should have
Right.
just been called Harley Quinn.
Exactly.
It would have sold much better.
I'm still gonna see it. I haven't done it yet, but I
Yeah.
definitely will see it. And then, I think it's a big shock. You remember that we talked about it a while back, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and how they had to go in and people were complaining when the first trailer came.
Where they with the weird
Sonic
eyes
looked
and
almost
the-
human and was really creepy.
The human teeth. Yeah.
So everybody was complaining. They went back in and fixed him to where he looks more video game-ish.
Right.
Still not perfect, but let's look
A little
a
better.
lot better. A lot better than
Not
he
so
did.
damn creepy.
Yeah, not so alien and whatever mixed race thing. I don't know what it is, inbreeding, something. Him and Luigi get that plumber thing going. But yeah, so, and it was #1 at the box office the first weekend it came out.
Really?
And then it was #1 at the box office again last weekend.
Oh.
2 #1s in a
Did
row.
you see it?
I have not.
Oh.
I hear it's, and it's actually gotten pretty good critic scores. They said Jim Carrey, it's one of his funnest movies he's done in a while.
Yeah, I can see him in the role of Dr.
Robotnik.
Yeah, that's it.
Robotnik.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Pretty good.
And then there is another movie that's actually coming out this weekend. It starts tonight, actually, which is The Invisible Man.
Yeah, I'm
the
excited
remake.
about that one.
Yeah, and so Metacritic scores, which mean like reviewers that have seen it. We're not reviewers yet, but
We're reviewers.
we just they just don't get us early access, not yet. But yeah, so it's like off the charts, man. Like everybody's saying, it's really, really, really good. It's like the trailer. Some people said, "Oh, the trailer gives everything away," and it doesn't apparently. That it's got a lot of nice twists and turns. That's
Look,
pretty enjoyable.
Obviously a fan of the original Invisible
yeah.
Man.
Exactly.
A fan of Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon.
Yep.
And I think this one like took Hollow Man and like bumped it up like to make it even spookier.
Memoirs of the Invisible Man. Chevy Chase. Love that movie.
Oh shit! I forgot about that one.
God, I love that movie.
I forgot about that one.
So
Yeah.
good. But yeah, no, as you were saying, it's
This one bumped up to like, that's fucked up factor.
Yeah, because it ties in with like Me Too with the domestic abuse, that kind of thing,
And nobody believing her that
Right.
this shit was happening
Right.
because nobody could see this crazy motherfucker because
Yeah.
he was invisible.
Yeah, it looks off the chart. I'll have to show you this video. There's a YouTube video. You should reviewers. I guess when they had the people come in to review the movie, they were going to have them come in and interview some of the cast. So a lot of the people that got to go in and like interview some of the cast, they sit down. There's a stuntman. We're a special stuntman we want you to interview. So they go in and sit down in this room. You know,
Yeah,
and
you showed me that.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere they start messing with them to make it look like or make you feel like there's somebody in the room with you, and they're not. And even at one part, he walks into a like a screen, and the shape of the body comes out, and then it drops, and there's nothing there, and you're like, what the hell? And the reviewers were getting up going, I'm out of here, I'm done.
That was good. That was good.
Kind of thing. So it was a good little selling point there to tease them. So thought that was pretty cool.
That's a good one coming out.
Yeah.
Man, there's a bunch coming out. Man, I wish I would have wrote them all down. Holy crap.
Oh, they're on you. They're in front of you. There's a couple coming out. Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Well, Quiet Place 2, I mean, I can't lie. I didn't watch the first one.
I got to see it too. But the nice thing about it is it's on Hulu.
Yes, because going to the movie theater sucks. Because, yes, for me, personally, I'm everybody in the world loves it. But when I want to watch a movie, I want to escape into that movie. Like, give me 2 hours of complete, like, leave Tony Brown the fuck alone.
Don't bother him.
Don't bother me. I want to get into it. So, and if it's a movie about you being quiet, don't buy popcorn. Don't buy fucking jujubes. Sit in the movie and shut the fuck up. So, I never went to the theater to watch this one. And I haven't watched it at home yet just because I'm busy. I need 2 hours to, like, when the goats are taken care of, the dogs are taken care of, chickens are taken care of. My wife goes to bed because she can't sit still for fucking 2 hours either. So I haven't yet to watch it. I want to, so hopefully I can find 2 hours to sit down and watch this. And then I can go and, of course, once it leaves the theaters, watch this one again. So, because the concept of it seems amazing.
Yep.
Which I've heard some things, like I've tried not to read too much, but blah, blah, blah. I'm excited for this, and since it's going to be coming to Hulu, did you say?
Well, the Quiet Place 1 is on Hulu now.
Okay, it's
so
on
you can
Hulu
watch
now,
the first
so-
one now. If you haven't seen it like I haven't, and he hasn't.
Yeah.
I'm watching it this weekend for sure, making a point because I want to see this new one in theaters because they say it even that steps it up, which is kind of amazing.
Yeah, so
So
hopefully I can watch this one, and then once this one comes to home time, I'll watch it too.
yep, yep,
Because it sucks going to theater.
it does.
Mean, you know,
Yep.
there's certain movies where you want it to be quiet, but at the same time, there's certain movies where you're like everybody's excited. Like when we went and watched the last Star Wars movie,
Oh yeah, I love that.
you know, I was that guy. I was like, yeah, I fucking saw Ewoks. It was amazing.
He was yelling. People were like, but he wasn't the only one that had a reaction, so it was fine because everybody was like,
You know, I was alright, and I was like, oh shit, I'm that guy that's yelling during the movie, but you know,
yeah, we knew it was gonna happen.
yeah,
It was awesome.
so it was good.
Different mindset when it's that kind of movie.
Yeah.
When you know it's that interaction type thing. Some more stuff coming out.
Man, there's so much stuff I don't even know where to fucking begin.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
I mean, there's a Disney remake that's the live adaptation of Mulan. I'm telling you, it looks good to me, because it doesn't have like the songs in it. This is like the first one where they're totally
Right.
not doing the musical part. There is the music is actually in it, but it's like instrumentals and stuff along those same classic scenes.
Yeah.
But it's not the actual like singing the song type thing.
I mean, the action scenes will be super cool.
Oh yeah,
I know.
yeah, and it's still got some effects in it because the one of the evil, it's a witch kind of thing, and then
Yeah.
she's got her spirit animal or whatever, her dragon.
Yeah.
Is still kind of in the movie in a way. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. And then that's coming out. Let's see, the 27th of March. So, and then
Quiet Place 2 was coming out. The Grudge came out this year. Man, that was kind of an unnecessary
yeah,
remake. I mean, blah blah blah.
yeah.
Let's see what else.
I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to while you're looking some more up is New Mutants is finally getting released. It's been
like
2 years ago in the can.
Yeah, 2-3 years.
And
it
not
took.
3, 2. 2 years ago. Yeah, it was done, and then they kind of held it back, said they want to do some reshoots, and then once Disney acquired it, Disney's like, we'll let it go back to being more horror. So it's going to have some horror elements in it, which I'm looking forward to. That's pretty good, and that's the New Mutants. Macy Williams is in it, and that comes out April 3rd.
Macy Williams. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Oh, the new Saw movie's coming out.
Yeah, the trailer to that looks really good.
yeah,
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock and who else was in that? Well, it's directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, who directed Saw 2, 3, and 4.
Yep.
So, I mean, that should be pretty good. And Samuel L. Jackson's in it.
Yep.
So you know he's going to be like, fuck you, you motherfucking Jigsaw motherfucker.
Maybe. He might.
Yep. And Candyman, which the trailer just dropped for Candyman.
Yep.
Which I was so apprehensive about because I love the Candyman story.
It's 3 times. Where's your mirror? Oh, I'm just kidding. 5 times in the
So,
mirror. Let's see what happens.
So, you know, I was like, fuck, no. I mean, don't remake it, but it seems like it's not going to really be a remake. It's almost like a continuation, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't know if you know the history of Cabrini Green. It got tore down because it was a project, and it no longer exists, but it seems like the main character in this one is going back and being like, hey, this is what Cabrini Green used to be, and there used to be this legend of this guy, Candyman, so it seems to be like it's continuing on with that.
Yeah. Well, in the trailer too, it shows like I guess the graffiti art. A lot of it
Yeah.
has the Candyman influence, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so it seems like that legend is still lingering around that part
Looking forward to it.
of Chicago-ish.
Yeah, and it's not like a remake; it's a continuation.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's
From
a
the way they're
total
talking.
continuation.
Yeah, the original actor is back. That played
Tony Todd is back.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's going to be, but
We hear his voice in one part in the trailer,
Yes.
so that's good enough for me to let me know
I
that
just,
they're doing
you
it
know,
right.
hopefully they put him in a very key part of being in that because I mean Tony
Yep,
Todd is Candyman. I
exactly.
mean,
Yep, nobody
you
else could
know,
do that.
no, I mean, they fucked up by doing the Nightmare on Elm Street remake and
Yeah, that didn't go so well.
didn't put Robert England in there like
Yeah, I mean he's older, but
it
he
didn't
still
matter.
could have done it.
They could have put him in a cameo somewhere,
Yeah, yeah.
but they had tiny little Jackie Earl Haley.
He's a good actor.
I mean,
He's been in a lot of good
he is a
things.
good actor, but it just did not
Come on, he was
work
in the
out.
Bad News Bears. Come on,
Wasn't
classic.
a bad news bear.
The original, he was in
Yeah,
the
I
Bad News
know he
Bears. It was
was.
his big starting role.
We just
Tatum O'Neal.
Danielle and I just actually talked about that.
There you go.
He
There you
was
go.
Rorschach in The Watchmen,
Yeah.
which he did awesome in that role. But
Yep.
I mean, that's one of those things, man. It's so hard to take an iconic character.
Well, I mean, he's kind of a unique person himself, and I think he actually didn't do a bad job. It just the expectations just weren't
Yeah.
there.
I mean, it probably worked for people that didn't grow up
Right.
on Robert England,
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger.
Didn't
Like
quite
those
have the.
people may love that.
He needed to have a little more humor, even sarcasm or something to make the movie work.
Yeah.
I think because
I mean,
it was more horror than it was.
I definitely think it was the scariest
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yeah.
without a doubt. It was the scariest.
Yeah.
But
Dream Warriors didn't do for you. Little Dawkins song on there.
Oh, I love that
maybe not.
Dawkins song.
Me
though,
too.
For real.
Heck yeah. Showing my age.
But,
Dawkins, what's that?
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, and it's kind of like House on Haunted Hill, the remake.
Yep.
That was good, but people that knew the Vincent Price version of it were probably like, "Oh, that's fucked up. That's not as good as Vincent Price."
Yeah.
And the really bad animatronic skeleton. But people who grow up with that were like, "This is the version we love."
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
redo it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm torn because when I first heard that they were remaking it,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, you can't fucking remake it. I mean, dude, it was perfect, You can't redo it. It was so good, But then...
Boy, did they change your mind.
Yes, when we went and watched it, I was like, holy shit. This
Yep.
totally changed my mind on remakes. This was super good. I didn't think anybody could ever do a better Pennywise than Tim Curry.
Mm-hmm.
And even my wife, who
down here.
exactly, Danielle loved it. She loved the original It. She loved the original Pennywise. She loves Tim Curry and everything. And she was like, "Oh, okay, that's super fun good." I mean, she even has the new remake poster hanging up in her bedroom. That's how much she loved it.
Yep.
So that kind of changed our mind. The remakes, but we struggle with it because there's so many remakes that are just so bad and unnecessary.
Very true.
Yep.
So. Yeah. Well, are you a fan of Bond? James Bond? Any of those movies?
And that's another one. I mean, it's never. I don't know if it's ever a remake, but it's so. It fits.
Yeah.
Because God, there's like 67 fucking Bond movies.
No.
Now.
No.
So how many?
25, 26, something like that.
6 or 7 different actors have played James Bond.
Been a bunch.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just like
and this is Daniel Craig's last one, called No Time to Die. It comes out April 10th, and I'm really looking forward to that one. It's gonna have over 2-hour runtime, and apparently it's kind of bottling up his arc because this is his last time he's gonna play Bond.
All right.
And then there'll be a new actor to play Bond in a couple years. But yeah, so they're supposedly going out with a bang, and seeing the new trailer looks really, really good.
And it's like the same one that Matt Damon played.
Bourne Identity.
Yeah, but what the hell was his name?
Jason Bourne.
Yeah, there was that one, and there's another one. Jack Ryan.
Oh, yeah, that
all,
was
all
Tom
those
Cruise.
different actors that who was it?
Oh, you mean like the Patriot game and all that, like Harrison Ford and
Yeah, Harrison Ford played
yeah, because that wasn't.
God, who was again? Oh my God,
He
Hunt
played
Hunt for
Batman.
Red October. Who was that? It was
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin played
Hmm.
that character, and then other actors have played that. I can't think of who the hell
Harrison
was.
Ford.
Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's
Ben Affleck.
yeah, he's been played by so many different
Those are at
characters.
least three I know for sure.
Yeah, so
Yep.
it's just been carried on and on and on, and people don't realize
Sorry. Okay,
zombies are
Free.
coming.
No, that's it.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
All right, fine, fuck. All right, I didn't fucking know, shit.
Just kidding. But yeah, no, it's that one, and then the Born Identity movies. That was another one where there's a bunch of different.
Yep.
They tried to get Jeremy Renner in there, different
Mm,
character,
right.
but and then it didn't work so good. So then they had to bring him back. But still good movies. I like them all.
Yeah.
Got them all. So, but yeah. So what's going on with your? Because if you don't know, Tony has a farm.
I do have a farm.
So what's going on with the baby goats? What's the outlook on that?
We're waiting for. I got two mamas that are pregnant right now. They're due to drop any day. We thought it was gonna happen. I guess we're off on the timing. We've got them in their birthing stalls, and we've got two mamas that are pregnant. And the last time one of the mamas had babies, she had three. So we're hoping not to have three, because we've got 11 goats already.
Yeah.
And then we've got another mama who could have one or two. It's her first time being pregnant. So we may wind up with 5 more goats. We may have 16 goats. And this all started because my wife wanted to save three goats.
Uh-huh.
So we were like, hey, we can have 3 goats. That'll be all right.
Yeah.
So our farm expanded from an acre. Now we're up to like 2.5 acres. So we
Yeah.
just keep expanding, but no babies yet. So
Well, that's
any
good.
day now, we're gonna have some babies.
So you started off with just a few,
Yeah,
and then
it's
Tony sat back and
rapidly
I got a bad
declining.
feeling about this.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling. And it may be the fact that I named my billy goat Pan, which if you don't know, Pan is the god of lust. So I think I fucked myself by naming him that. So, my fault. Damn it.
that's funny.
So, but yeah, no babies yet. Chickens are doing good. We got a bunny. So we haven't rescued anybody yet.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
So when I have some baby goats, I'll bring them in here. I'll show them to you guys.
Yeah. When we were, I get to go shoot some video and we'll put it up.
Yeah.
Some baby goats staggering around, fainting and such.
Oh, the funny thing is, we talked about bringing the drone over and checking out the goats.
Yep.
Owensboro Police Department now has the a drone patrol.
Cool.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're going to do with that.
I think it's sort of easier to find stuff and people in the crowd and things like that when you're looking for 'em.
Yeah. So they have a, what is it, unmanned, I forget what they call it, unmanned.
Can you see that?
I can see that. Let me get over here. Unmanned.
Yep.
Oh, can you see my face?
There you go.
See my face. Unmanned automatic vehicle patrol. So I guess they're gonna try to find people in crowds or whatever. So,
Well, hopefully it'll make us safer.
yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, I just want to let everybody know, too, that hopefully to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes,
If you're
do
watching
that.
this, please go to the bottom here and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. Yay. And then, of course, we also have a Patreon, which is up top there. You
I
don't
can't.
have
I can't.
to, you
Figure,
don't have to point to it.
I
dude.
can't figure out this stuff. Just read the things. You guys know how to read.
So Patreon for us.
So
If you want to help us out, just $1.
Yeah.
That's all. Just $1, because that goes a long way in getting us.
It does,
where we're
like,
going, 'cause
you know.
we're doing some traveling and stuff. Do some more remote podcasts, which are going to be some good stuff coming up this year. This summer's going to be busy for us.
Yeah, like back when we traveled to Georgia and we were on the set of
Stand Against.
Stand Against Evil.
Yep.
You know, your Patreon dollars actually help. You know,
Yep.
$1 at a time throws in for help us. You know, with gas and food and
Hotel.
You
Yep.
know, so we can travel these things, give you guys better content.
Yep.
You know, even helping people that travel to us. You know.
Yep.
We want to help them out and be like, hey, you guys spent your money here, you know, have a couple of dollars,
Yep.
you know, for gas, get back to where you're going.
Yep. Also,
Helps
if
us.
you need to talk to us, you can send us an email at outbreakpodcast@gmail.com.
Definitely
And
email me.
then, yep, we got
Tell
a
me
Twitter
about
feed.
how, like, the first time you saw my goatee, it wasn't so gray, and now it's gray, and be like, hey, dude, what's going on with that crap, man? Like, that's surprising. Like, are you going to have to shave it off because coronavirus is coming to get us?
Well, that's one of the things.
So CDC says you can't have facial hair.
No. They just recommend that you
Well,
shave it off because
they
the
recommend,
beard
but-
holds it. But they don't say you have to, so don't be all freaking out.
Well, I live out there where there's no people anyway, so, you know, only time I come into town is to hang out with David and, you know.
You live 3 blocks away from me.
But
Mm-hmm.
where David lives
Exactly.
and where I live is like night and day. He lives
Oh,
in
it's
the
different.
neighborhood.
Yeah. I got people all around me, which is
Yes.
great. Love
and
this
I
neighborhood. It's
live
awesome.
out in where I don't really have neighbors.
Nope.
and-
Well, you
and-
got fields 3 sides of you.
I have 126 acres around me.
Yep.
And it smells like fucking goat balls, so people don't even want to live out there.
Well, if you would take a bath every now and again.
Well, it's,
Just kidding.
I live in the country. It's one bath per Saturday per month.
Ooh,
So,
I'm so glad it's not true.
oh, okay.
So,
What else we got going on? Let's see. We got horror movies coming. We got. Oh yeah, we talked about Candyman.
yeah. What about because I know you are a big fan of horror movies, and you like unique horror movies.
I do.
Stuff that's on like Shudder, stuff that's not necessarily mainstream, but like
Well, funny enough, I'm totally into foreign horror movies, Korean horror movies, and
which I told you about. I'm the one that told you about this one. You remember about Parasite?
yes, Parasite, which was funny enough, it wound up winning
Best Picture. at the
Best
Oscars.
Picture at Oscars, which was awesome because to go into this, like, I love Train to Busan.
Mhm.
Train to Busan is a Korean horror movie, one of the best zombie movies ever. Like, it's fantastic.
Is it
so,
dubbed yet? Once it's dubbed, I'll watch it.
No, you're gonna have to read
Nope,
subtitles.
I ain't watching it.
But it's so good. Which Parasite, I mean, if you're going to watch Parasite, you're going to have to read subtitles too.
No, because the Blu-ray has English dub on it,
Oh, I don't
And-
know how to feel
and
about
it is
that.
also coming to Hulu. If you have Hulu, even just regular old Hulu, not
Yes.
it's April 8th. Parasite is coming to Hulu. Fantastic. And it better have the option to listen to it in English, or I'm not watching it.
But so
Sorry,
to start a
can't read
new
Trying to watch
segment, I guess,
Yeah.
like my favorite horror movie of the week, we're going to start with Train to Busan. It is
Excellent.
so good. Hopefully you guys will just I know it's not in English, but just read some subtitles. 20 minutes into it, not even 20 minutes. 5 minutes into it, you won't even realize you're reading subtitles because you'll just be so immersed in the story
Really?
that you'll just be like, holy crap, this is one of the best zombie movies I've ever seen. So yeah, that's my pick. Train to Busan.
Isn't it available on
Um,
Netflix?
It may
Or
be.
was? sure.
Right now, there's actually a prequel that I think is on Netflix. That is an animated movie that is like the prequel to where Train to Busan came from. I haven't watched that one yet, which is on my queue. That's tomorrow night. So definitely check that out. I want to say it's like Seoul Station, like Seoul, Korea, Seoul, South Korea.
Right.
SEOULE. Sorry if I spelled that wrong. I fucking suck. But
He has had a
definitely,
few beers.
definitely, that's this week. Watch Train to Busan. It's so good. I mean, you'll just be like, okay, even if you're tired of zombie movies, this will refresh your love of zombie movies and make you realize that Korea is creating some great movie content, which I mean they always have. So definitely check that one out. And that was, I guess it's. Oh yeah, see there it is. You know, it's
So it is available
2016.
on Netflix right now.
Available on Netflix. I mean, it's such a great movie. Which, and that'll link you into Parasite. I mean, it's got to be huge if it won
Best Picture, Best Director,
Best Director,
Best Screenplay.
Best Screenplay.
It's crazy.
So,
And Best Foreign Film,
Best
or
Foreign Film.
International Film.
International Film,
But
so.
and then it ended up winning Best Picture too. That's winning both. It's never happened before.
So
Crazy.
that'll get you into like diving into Korean films because they're just so good.
Yep.
Which that's fantastic. Which actually, since I'm such a horror geek, you got a favorite horror film?
A favorite?
Yeah. I mean, that's a favorite is hard to pick because for me it changes all the time.
Right.
Because there's always the classics. Like I'll always love every Christopher Lee film there is.
Yeah.
Those are always going to be my quote unquote favorite. I mean, this whole arm is like I love Christopher Lee. He's in my skin forever. He was the greatest Dracula ever.
And the classic Universal horror.
And
I
all
love
the
those.
Universals are great.
Yep.
Although, as weird as it sounds, I'm not a big Bela Lugosi Dracula fan.
It's all right.
To me, it was just a little cheesy.
It can't be
but
perfect.
At the same time, it was still awesome.
So you prefer your vampires to sparkle? Just saying.
Oh, I'll fucking kick you in the balls.
Didn't like Twilight, huh? Imagine.
I never watched it, but vampires don't sparkle. God damn it.
When they're in the light.
Not even when they're in the fucking light.
Yeah, I guess for horror movie for me, I mean, the movie that still, even though I know it's coming, I've seen it a dozen times, it still disturbs me, is The Woman in Black with Daniel Radcliffe. And I have no idea why, because it's not that scary of a movie, but it's just got some good jump scenes and it's a good story to it, good plot, that I just like, that kind of makes me jump. But I love some of the old, we were just talking about Night of the Comet.
Oh,
here we go. Let's
Night
see.
of the Comet is, I mean...
let's see if I get it to work.
You're crazy! I'm not crazy, I just don't give a fuck. Crazy, I just don't give a fuck. Give a fuck, fuck.
That's from Night of the Comet. Yeah.
I mean, that's just one... not even horror...
No.
Sci-fi, whatever. That's just one of the 10 greatest movies ever, period. That movie's so fucking good.
Yep.
And the sad part is I hear rumors about them remaking that.
Yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen.
It better not.
They've been bouncing forever, and I just... No.
It better not.
I wouldn't worry about that, my friend. I don't think that is going to happen. So, but yeah. So it's...
But yeah, and with me, I mean, it changes all the time. I mean, because pretty much 98% of all movies I watch are horror movies.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it changes. Obviously I love Christopher Lee movies. I love really bad Japanese horror movies. And not like The Grudge, which is Ju-on or whatever. But,
right.
bad ones like zombie ass of the dead. I love those horrible movies. And like bad American movies like Zombiever. Like I love it because it's so
The
bad.
Beaver.
Yes, I love that, but I guess recently, like I've noticed, like movies that I watch over and over and over, are like 30 Days of Night,
Yeah.
like because I love vampire movies, obviously,
Yeah.
and I mean that's such a great take on them going to Barrow, Alaska, where it's dark
Oh yeah.
for so long, and they just come in and take over this town, and those vampires, there's just like it's the vampires that I love. They're just
Yeah.
ruthless. They're like give no fucks. I'm killing everything. You
Yeah.
are worthless. There is no God for us to feel mercy from. Just,
Right.
we're destroying you all.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's probably
That's for you. That's it, huh?
now, like within the last
Yeah.
3 months. Daniel and I've watched that 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
So I'd say right now that's probably my favorite horror movie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I love horror movies that don't have a happy ending.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's a horror movie, like The Mist.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people were like, "Oh no, I don't like it. The ending was so bad." And spoiler alert: if you haven't watched it, just pause and go watch The Mist, and then come back because I'm gonna tell you how it ends. Because I think it is probably one of the greatest fucking endings to a movie ever. So, blah, 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 all this shit happens. We're fast forwarding. That was a fast forward sound. We get to the end where the main character takes the elderly couple, his son, and the lady, and they're going to try to escape all this alien craziness going on.
Yeah.
They get out in their vehicle. They go.
Okay, we really want to spoil the whole movie for him. So let's just,
I'm just saying. I was going to say spoiler alert.
well, let's not go nuts. Okay.
But the ending, they're in the vehicle. They're like, there's no escaping this. He has a revolver. He shoots the elderly couple in the back. He shoots his girlfriend, lady. I can't remember this
I don't have
part.
to watch the movie now.
He shoots his son, his, not even teenage son, because they all realize that they're going to be eaten by these aliens. So, pan over to him. He's sitting in the driver's seat, puts a gun in his mouth, pulls the trigger. He's out of bullets. He can't kill himself. So, what's he going to do? He's going to just be, these aliens are going to kill him. 15, 20 seconds later, the army comes by with all of the survivors from the place that he just was at. If he would have just waited 15 minutes, everything would have been fine.
Oops.
It is such a heartbreaking, you don't feel good after watching into that movie. You just don't.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, another. So we're talking about that one that kind of popped in my head. Remember Near Dark?
Yes.
I love that movie.
Love that movie too.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
One of the best zombie movies ever.
Did you ever see the original The Haunting? It's back in the 60s, black and white movie. It was fantastic. Will scare the snot out of you. They remade it not too long ago. I guess maybe 10 years ago now or longer, with Liam Neeson in the starring role, and that was okay.
Yes.
But the original,
yes.
Oh my God, because the effects and stuff back then, there had no like special effects. So there's a scene when the demon is coming to the door and pounding, and because the volume or whatever, the sound on the movie is like real pow, pow, real loud, so it's really getting you into it. And then there's a scene where he's like at the door, and they have a fake door. I guess it's rubber or something, and they push on the outside of it so it starts bending in and stuff, and you're like, "Wow, that's awesome!" It scared the shit out of me when I saw it as a kid, because I saw it like after school one night.
Was the remake with Owen Wilson?
Yes, yeah, he was in the remake. Yeah, but the original was great. The remake, throw that in the trash. But the original was good. Of course, my favorite And the first horror movie I really got into, my dad took me to the theater and saw it opening night because he wanted to see it, so he dragged me to it, which was Alien. And I had no idea what was coming. No idea. Didn't know it was a horror movie, nothing. Sit there. Yeah, that was great. Fantastic movie. Sigourney Weaver.
Oh
Alien.
yeah, I'm trying to think of that. Is that technically a horror?
Yes, it's a horror
or is
movie.
that technically sci-fi?
Yeah, it's horror.
Okay.
Shut up.
No, I'm just saying, you know,
No, it's a horror
playing
movie.
devil's advocate
Oh,
because
Devil's
it's in
Advocate,
space.
the original Terminator. That's a horror movie. It's not sci-fi. It's horror.
Okay,
That's
I
horror.
could see that.
It's my opinion, and I'll stick to it. Shit. Too funny. Too funny. Yay.
But hey, you guys, can you send us $1? We'd appreciate $1.
Okay.
Patreon.
If you want to, you can. But anyway, quit asking.
$1.
Now you're no. It's enough. No, I wouldn't do it. It's a trap.
I'll send you.
That's a trap. I'll tell you something we are gonna do though. Seriously, is I gotta find somebody. So if you're out there and you know how to do this really good, we need either Streamlabs or Stream Elements. Somebody who really knows how to do it. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got this. Don't talk to Tony. Talk to me.
Not a technical guy.
No, but we need to get some things going to make this go a little better, so we can be a little more professional and looking good for you
We can
guys.
go to the Streamlab and teach you guys how to make volcanoes out of.
All right then, we ready to wrap this up?
Okay. Outbreak Podcast.
Outbreakpodcast.com is our website.
.com. Outbreakpodcast@gmail.com. Send us an email.
There we go.
Tell me I shouldn't wear a hat. Tell me
No,
I need to dye my beard.
stop it,
Um,
Tony.
Tell me that you
Tony.
like my choice in horror movies, especially. And tell me what you think your greatest horror movie is.
Yeah, leave it in the comments. Give us some
And put it in the
suggestions.
comments, tell me like, hey, the myth sucked. Because I hear a lot of people say that the ending ruined that movie. That's what made that movie. Tell me you think that Jackie Earl Haley and his short little body made the best Freddy ever. Tell me the Friday the 13th movie was great. I will tell you that the Evil Dead remake was fucking awesome.
It was good.
And I'm pissed that they haven't made a second one yet.
Yep. But we'll see.
And I'm actually, my wife's going to kill me for this, but I want someone to remake Hellraiser. I do.
All right, well, and on that note, we're taking off. Bye, Tony.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening.